Happy holidays, my friends. It is 9 from Nine's Corner. It is nice to spend this time with you. It is time to look at our weekly vibes. What do we need to know about love, money, worry, and advice for this week? And in order to get that, you need to think about what number resonates with you. 1, 2, or 3. Take some time, think about it, and then when you choose your number, you can go to that number and find out what your weekly vibes look like. In the meantime, I'm going to put a little video here with a little holiday chair, and you can think about which number resonates with you, and I'll see you on the other side. So you've chosen group 1. When it comes to love, we have the Tower. So I'm sorry to say this week you're going to probably hear about some upset. Somebody's going to get separated, divorced. I hope it's not you, but you're going to hear about this. The holidays are a really hard time on people, and it can really put a lot of pressure on relationships. And this could also be not just a breakup. It could be when it comes to a family, friend, a coworker, there's something going to happen and you're going to find out about it and you're going to lose your trust in them. Once you lose your trust, that's it. You're finished with them. It's almost like you've had enough already, and this was the straw that broke the camel's back. So keep an eye. If it's not something that happens immediately, keep an eye and just understand that you may need to be there, or you may need somebody's help to get through a difficult time. And or it could be that somebody's gonna break your trust. So keep an eye out. When it comes to money, we have the 3 of Wands. So, money is going to be okay this week. Everything is trotting along. There may be something that's in the future that's coming to you. And if that's the case, if you're looking to have something new change, another venue of money coming in, a friend is definitely there and willing to help you. You just need to ask. When it comes to worries, we have the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is a really good card because it's a card of, being celebrated, being self-confident, being the one that turns heads in the room. But oftentimes when this happens, we forget that the person that you think is so wonderful and got everything together and has no issues, no problems, you have no idea what could be going on in their head. You have no idea what could be happening in their family. And this is you. This is you saying, I don't have it all together. I have my own stresses. I have my own worries. Can anybody see that? That is a stress for you. When it comes to advice, we got the Devil. Do not lose faith. This is the time when you've got to try to let go of things that don't serve you. Let go of negative people, negative situations. And if you are not in a position where you can actually do something to change it, let the universe intervene and let the universe help you. Do not go down the path of using things, whether that be food, alcohol, drugs, whatever, it could be, when you betting and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's just so many things that we could take advantage of when we're feeling unworthy or if we're feeling taken advantage of. So try not to let the negative thoughts and feelings and people and situations bring you down. And don't let it make you choose something that is negative in your life. Choose to be open to the fact that where your thoughts go, your energy flows. So put your thoughts into positive things. And as always, I have our angel answers. This is the time when you get to think about a question that's on your mind that has a yes, no, or a maybe for the answer. And the angels will definitely give you some advice along the way. So think about something that you'd like to know about. And let's see what the angel answer is for this week. Let go. Time has come to let go of this situation. Stop focusing on how or when it will be solved or even why it occurred. Relationships that are unhealthy or unfulfilling should be released in order to allow something better to come along. Don't worry. Source and your angels have everything under control. A key aspect of manifesting your desires is to ask for what you want and then release it to heaven. If you've drawn this card, you may be holding on too tightly to the way your dreams will unfold. Make a wish and then leave the rest to your angels. You've chosen group 2. So when it comes to love, we've got the 7 of Wands. So when it comes to loved ones, family, friends, anybody that you work with, co-workers, there's a part of you that just, I want a firm yes or no. You feel like people are just really, on the fence. Do you want to go to this party? I want a firm yes or no. This could be somebody with the Christmas season coming up or the holiday season coming up that may be trying to picture what it would be like to live with somebody or get married. But this is also saying, hey, there's some obstacles here. There's some things that you need to do before you can really plunge into marriage or moving in with somebody. So be careful. Be careful, because this also could be just some problems and issues that kind of come up out of the blue. You weren't expecting this person to have this issue, weren't expecting this person to come to you and have a problem. It's just one of those weeks, When it comes to money, we have the Knight of Cups. So don't be surprised if you get an unexpected little gift this week, if there's a little extra money coming your way. When it comes to work situations, there could be a little bit of conflict because you're really the giver this week. You're really the person that's going to have a little attention to them, and that can cause people to feel a little way about something. So don't be surprised if somebody's a little bit jealous. What I mean to say is that if you are a working person and you are paying attention a little bit too much to somebody, it will be noticed and there may be talk. So just be careful. When it comes to worry, we have the world. You feel like you have the world on your shoulders. You feel like everything's your responsibility. All the problems, all the negative situations, you did it. You're not worthy. It's just, oh my God, let it go. You're overthinking, you poor thing. It's like you're stressed out about everything and you overthink everything and you take everything on. So your advice will be the Queen of Cups. Sometimes you need to use your charm to get through things. Sometimes you need to be super nice even to those who do not deserve it. And there is help that is there for you. And if you look at this card, truly and honestly, if you were to ask and allow God, angel, spirit, universe to help you along, to take this situation off your shoulders, to allow you to have some time, to have some clear thinking, to put some perspective into it so that you don't feel all this strain and all this weight of the world on your shoulders. So use positive, kill them with kindness type of attitude this week, but also know that you have your angels, you have your universe, you have that spirit, that energy that's behind you, that's guiding you, and that's willing to help you along the way. All you have to do is ask. So, my friends, here we are. We have the angels' answers. This is when you get to ask a question, anything that you want that has a yes, no, or maybe for an answer, and the angels will give you some advice. So, do you have that question? Think about it. What do the angels' answers have to say? A year from now. The event you are asking about will occur within this year or soon after. During this time interval, you are encouraged to stay optimistic and to continue with self-care activities and other preparations for your desire. Remember that other people's free will choices are involved. Your angels are presently working behind the scenes on your behalf, even if you can't immediately see the evidence of your answered prayers. So you chose group 3. When it comes to love, we have the Judgment card. So when it comes to family, friends, co-workers, somebody around you in your life has made you kind of think twice. Their actions are making you feel bad. Their actions are causing you to feel sad and to feel unworthy and to feel unwanted. And this, unfortunately, is partially a judgment on you. It means that maybe some people have kind of phased you out, or this could be you phasing them out, or it could be a mutual thing where, you know what, this person, whether it be a family member, a friend, a coworker, they just don't work in your life anymore. And it's okay to let go. It is okay. When it comes to money, we have the King of Swords. So when it comes around your finances, there might be a little bit of tension. Something might pop up that you'll have an expense that you weren't expecting, or maybe you were waiting for a payment and due to the holiday season, it may be late. This could also mean if you're working, you feel like you've lost your purpose, you've lost your way, you're just kind of trudging through the everyday. Everybody feels that way sometimes. You just got to wait for the cycle. The cycle will turn and you'll find a purpose. You'll find your way. It's just that you have to get through some of the trudging time so that you can get to the more positive time. When it comes to your worry, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So for you, you just take on other people's worries and stresses, and you're worried about people's futures, but that also includes your own. There's a feeling of not knowing how things are going to work out, that you can't see a year down the road. So there is this tendency to worry about how things are going to work out. But you're so loving that it means that you're going to be thinking about your family and friends also. But that puts a lot of tension and pressure on. So looking for advice, we have the Two of Pentacles. The advice for you is compromise. The advice for you is to say, you are spreading yourself too thin. You can't take on everything. You can't do everything. Sometimes you need help. So this is a card of saying, listen, you need to compromise, and you need to be able to say, hey, I can do my part and here's what I can do. But you also need to bring in people and be honest with them and say, look, this is what I need, so that you can have the compromise. If you don't compromise, if you don't get the help that you need, you may be looking at spreading yourself so thin that it could cause a physical illness. It could manifest in a way that's really negative. So it's really important to get that out and to tell your side and ensure that you're talking with people and getting the help that you need. Okay? When it comes to the angel answers, this is the time when you get to ask a question, a yes, no, or a maybe, and the angels will give you that answer with some advice. So, do you have your question? Let's see what the angels have to say this week. Choose a new direction. The time has come to choose a new direction for your life. The circumstances that you find yourself living in may seem unfulfilling, or perhaps your heart is full of discontent. You know that there is something more out in the world for you, and you've been procrastinating following the guidance of your angels. Make a conscious choice to be the person you are meant to be. Create an action plan for yourself that leads you in the direction of the divine life purpose. Begin taking steps immediately towards a happier future. So my dear friends, that is our reading for this week. And as always, I have our unity candle lit for each and every one of us. I have a candle here that has 3 wicks, so 3 separate lights. And I thought it would be really precious to light the candle during Christmas like this, because I kind of think like there's a candle there to remind you of those who have passed and those that you've loved. There's a candle that's present in this moment and the wishes that you have for right now, and a candle for the future, because you never know what precious, amazing gifts that the universe will put in your place and will put in your way, so that you have all kinds of surprises and enjoyment, and manifest your life the way that you want, that's full of joy and love and peace and all those good things. So until the next time we chat, my friends, cheerio and take care.